been a wild few days. A lot of emotions getting thrown around. Let me see if I can do what nobody else is doing and turn this into a learning experience. So remember all those feelings and emotions that you've been having, and let me show you something. This announcement came out back in July. AI listens to the brain, rise of thought decoding technology. Now the official announcement of this technology, AI reading brain signals to essentially read your thoughts, was back in 2022, non-invasive brain recordings. An AI reading your brain signals, decoding them, and them having the ability to basically print out your thoughts. The problem back then was you had to be hooked up to a giant machine for several hours for them to be able to produce this result. But back in July, they figured out a new way to do it. They're using fMRI. That's the measuring of the changes in blood flow when certain brain activity happens. And they're using that to pretty much read your mind with some pretty insane accuracy. They're saying it can predict human behavior across all psychological experiment with unprecedented accuracy. So how does this affect us? Well, there's many, but just for an example, there's a new iPhone coming out, but back in September, the Series 11 of AirPods and new iWatches came out with the amazing health benefits. Using data from the optical heart sensor, they're analyzing how your blood vessels respond. Is there health benefits to this? Absolutely. But then there's this. Now let me try to make this relevant to our current day. Say your favorite football team loses. They can read your emotional response to that through your blood flow. And through these tiny little screens, they can decide what to show you because of that. Because again, they can predict what you're gonna do. They wanna hype you up for the next game, they're gonna show you highlight reels and your team doing good. They want you depressed and angry, they'll show you people making fun of your team for losing. And it goes both ways. If your team's about to play another and they wanna hype up the intensity for the game, they're gonna show that other team mocking yours. Meanwhile, it's the one that's behind the curtain pulling the strings and making all the money. So just keep in mind, whoever you are listening, the real op to you and me is the one that stays in the shadows. Now this is just an example, it's not specific. Something so sophisticated that achieves cognitive shock, forcing an enemy to re-examine their understanding of the world. Now you tell me, does that feel like what we're going through right now? Stay safe.